Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon to miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have the Eton Elite Traveler, and we're perform an evening medium wave band scan. Current time is 10:26 p.m. Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois. We're going to do a little feature list, do a little size comparison, and then cruise the evening band. First, the radio. The new Elite Traveler, pretty much the same as the existing Travelers, just a different color. You can see it's a gunmetal color, and I do like that. Left-hand side, we have our headphone jack, power jack, 2-inch speaker on the front, backlit LCD with a lot of information. We have dual clocks, which I do love that. Local time and UTC. And then over here we have our battery life indicator. Elite Traveler, power sleep function, lockout, display function. Over here we have up and down for the shortwave band. And of course accessing 9K, 10K for AM and the different FM bands when you have the radio off. So you guys can see that. And next we have the AM FM band key, the FM key, which acts as auto-tuning system, and then we have RDS on the FM. Over here we have the snooze light button. We can change the display's light, leave it on high. Over here we have view frequency and view memory modes, and of course step feature. You can actually change the stepping from fast to slow tuning while you're using the tuning wheel. Under the door, we have a very cool world time setting. I love this. I think it's awesome on a radio. So there you go. Some buttons over here. We got memory for adding presets, deleting presets, home and world setting, time setting feature, and then alarm setting feature, reset hole, and a little world map for you guys. That's neat. Love it. So go ahead and close that back up. Clicks in 2 spots there and there. I always get nervous of opening and closing that. Those are ever going to wear out. On this side here, we have a tuning wheel, volume. On the back, we have the antenna, and we have a little kick-out stand. And there the frequency is really tiny printing, so I can bring it into focus there. Our FM band, the AM band, shortwave band, and even long wave on this radio. Takes 4 AA batteries, and the batteries are behind this compartment. As you'll notice, there's 3 magnets, and that's for the leather case that comes with this radio. I just have it off right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and do size comparison. I have, let's see, brought out CC Skywave, which is probably the best comparison. CC Skywave runs on 2 AA batteries versus the Elite Travelers. Let me just bring this up a little bit. Elite Travelers 4 AA's, probably because that Traveler runs that high intensity light. So that gives an idea for size there. Okay, and then I have one more. I have a CC Pocket. All right. So let's go ahead and get cruising the band. Let's see what this thing can do in the evening. Now during the day, I was getting some buzzing harmonics from this. And I noticed that when I put a strong passive loop here, that buzzing would go away. So I increased the gain, and then it tends to nullify that issue, which is very interesting. I'll lower this back down. All right, up close and personal. So I'm going to leave the light on like this. Let's go ahead and turn it on. I'll start at the bottom of the band. We'll leave it on fast tuning. It does make crackling sounds with the volume when you go up and down. It's pretty much digititis. It's digitally controlled volume, and it's somehow affecting the medium wave reception. Rockin' out here. CHLO, Brampton, Ontario, 441 miles. 250 watts. Oh, this is cool. We're getting 2 stations. I know what they are. This one here, the sports station, WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin, 70 miles away, 400 watts. But then when I turn this, I should be getting Canada. Let's try it.
Maybe you capture 20 tons of CO2 from elsewhere and bury it underground.
We know that you're competing for government funding here, but I'm wondering how has investor interest gone to your company?
So what the tenor?
So really good. So we've raised $100 million this year from a variety of different investors. So look at strategic investors that help us with our business plan. Chevron, for example, that's people will know they see Chevron gas stations on the street. And also some investors like Bill Gates.
So I think there's a little bit of gain there. This is CBK, Watrous, Saskatchewan. This is the farthest station I can usually pick up on a normal basis. This is 1,025 miles away. Pretty amazing.
The necessary incentive for them to decarbonize. We need the public to understand that decarbonize.
Not really why I was raising the issue to suggest that it made
550 here is KTRS, St. Louis, Missouri, which is 275 miles, 5,000 watts.
Very focused on the way we've always done things, the way we've always done them.
That have fled from Venezuela to Colombia because of the ongoing crisis in Venezuela after years of corrupt socialist leadership.
560 WIND, Chicago.
Venezuelans are fleeing to Colombia each day. This has created a humanitarian crisis. Food for the poorest part.
Usually 570 I get Yankton, South Dakota, WNAX. Okay, so you can hear a couple stations, you can hear a buzzing sound, and that's definitely a display. Let me show you. When I put the loop, I think we can kill that, nullify that sound. And the buzzing comes back. Let's keep rolling. A lot of station activity tonight. A couple stations there is Kansas City and Columbus, Ohio, competing for each other.
Off if you trade in your own shades. There's something for everyone at BBC, including
WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
famous free popcorn. BBC is open 7 days a week, and
Okay, the commercial here is CFCO, Chatham, Ontario, 310 miles, 6,000 watts.
You don't usually get a lot of warning when your car battery is about to die.
Hispanic music here on WMFN, Eton, Illinois, 75 miles away, 1,600 watts at night.
Opry Circle Throwdown at Old Smoky Distillery and E-Hall Brewing Company at 6th and Peabody Street in the Sobro district of downtown Nashville.
There you go, WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles.
Emily Ann Roberts will be there, performing their talents.
But, seriously, Steve, the Isle is they're just not beating the right teams. Well, listen, here's the thing. All they do is win. I mean, obviously, back down to earth after the 17 teams that they beat. Not that good. They haven't beat Montreal. They haven't beat them.
660 here is WFAN, New York, New York, 750 miles.
But as far as beating, Calgary and Boston,
There's a lot there. I don't know. I mean, to me, if you want to call it retooling on the fly, fine. To me, it sounds like a rebuild. I mean, and I think that's exactly
WSCR, the score, as you notice, the digititis and it's not as affecting stronger stations.
It didn't last that long. It wasn't a full-on tank. But if they're thinking about moving Kentucky...
For people who get into financial trouble, a bankruptcy or a consumer proposal is often a necessary way for them to make it with their creditors, but also keep some of their paychecks so they can continue to live.
So, the top 2 reasons for going bankrupt.
Well, I think that
Yeah, normally this is CFTR Toronto, Ontario. But the interesting thing is it's coming in stronger the other direction.
second one would be perhaps I have some assets that
So it might be a different station.
keep or I can't. I don't want to keep depleting.
How genius is this by the Patriots? Like, I'm a fan of the... I am so envious of how genius the Patriots are. Okay, to your point.
I think this is CKGM, Montreal, Quebec.
That the risk is worth
763 miles.
The NFL's going to say, you know what? We're tired of you guys doing this.
26381 foam. Find more information online at usainsulation.net.
WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
U.S. Bank Arena for Star Wars Night, presented by the YMCA. The Cyclones will celebrate
Star Wars Night?
of episode 1
Awesome.
Phantom Menace by wearing Darth Maul
Wait,
inspired
Phantom Menace? No! It's like one of the worst ones. It's working! It's working! You guys know what I'm talking about.
Oil or brake pressures and flow through this thing.
Okay, do you have to
So good listening on the band tonight. This is WOR, New York, New York, 750 miles. I have a hard time getting this one usually because it's between 700 and 720, both strong stations. So yeah, nice selectivity.
Let's just have some fun. Let's take what you do enjoy about your work.
He has had some tough luck. No points in the last 4 games, but he's had breakaways. He's had chances.
WGN, Chicago, Illinois.
Stuck on 8 goals on the season. Misses a wide open redirect there.
For more information on finding your bliss, go to The Best Minute on Instagram and Facebook. And join us this Saturday at 1 p.m. on Zoomer Radio. This is Zoomer Radio Toronto, CFZM FM and CFZM AM, owned and operated by NZ Media Incorporated.
So there you go. That's 460 miles away.
On Zoomer Radio, AM 740, and downtown Toronto at 96.7 FM.
When the bells all ring and the horn.
Cool.
Even an upside-down degree today. But this is not just idle chatter.
750 WSB, Atlanta, Georgia, 630 miles.
Facing enormous college costs potentially for a son or daughter. And the question is
about stuff like this after J. Edgar Hoover, right? Well, it's their guy now. Comey's their guy.
760 WGR, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles.
The FISA court. None of that's troubling.
Well, if you're in October 25th, 1983, which is a couple of days after the Marine Corps was...
This is WABC, New York, New York, 750 miles. I have to sometimes change it to 1 kHz tuning and off-tune it a little bit to get away from those stronger stations like 780, which is a local here by me.
And the U.S. turned back the
9 FM. The WBBM Exergen AccuWeather forecast calls for a very cold night tonight, mainly clear to start, then turning cloudy later on. Lows will be 10 to 15 with AccuWeather real field dipping to the single digits.
That's Fahrenheit, by the way, for those who are on centigrade scale. 780 WBBM Chicago.
Clear to partly cloudy. We'll dip to around 19 before temperatures start rising again after mid.
Why exactly would you think she was going to compete? But the narrative now from the Democrats.
810 is WGY, Albany, New York, 740 miles.
That's why. Here's Elizabeth Warren's spokesperson.
I just wonder how they'll do this. The survey also reveals that guest items will steal variety of what they will steal varies based on the quality of the.
Okay, the stronger signal there is WBAP, Fort Worth, Texas, 810 miles.
Television and coffee machines.
Willis, I
I don't look at him like that either. It's just going to be interesting to see how the guys that have transferred in or they brought in, how they're going to play out.
This is WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles.
Like, he was really impressive. He literally took that game over single-handedly. And Peyton Willis has also had really good games, but it's hard to tell when you're not against the great competition of the Big Ten, because you're obviously going to play differently. Mm-hmm. So how can they respond when you get the big boys in there and you get the...
And I have a question real quick. Somebody, and I don't want to...
840 WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, 300 miles.
Another well-known radio show. And again, I'm not mentioning competition or anything. Not that they would be competition. But anyway, there was somebody on the show kind of...
It does look like the KOA feed, because you got, wow, check it out.
Tweet things just to put them up.
Just to see your own Twitter, yeah, that would be a thing to do. Welcome to the program. Thank you so much for your patience tonight. Seeing Bucks basketball on just...
Okay, I heard him say KOA. This is KOA Denver, Colorado. 890 miles.
It's a long season, I've been told. That's what we all...
This is one of my first long distance stations I picked up, and I was like, yeah, holy cow. And now it's like, 890 doesn't seem like much. When you compare it to shortwave and different other waves out there traveling.
That's exactly right. Okay, so yeah, we're obviously gonna...
Very cool, though. 860 CJBC, the French speakers from Toronto, Ontario, 460,000 miles. No, you know what I meant.
But all I know is she is doing that.
WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles.
Fox News said that her lawsuit recycles the same...
Header at the Garden tonight. Top-ranked Louisville loses to Texas Tech 70-57.
WCBS, New York, New York. A little bit of buzzing sound, I can hear it.
47. Hockey, Rangers, and Kings in LA midway through the second period. And the Kings lead it 1-0.
That many of these same high-ranking officials were consumed with...
WLS, Chicago. High-pitched whine coming from the camera. But I noticed if I tune it back a little bit, that high-pitched whine will go away.
Remember? Lisa, I love you so much. Lisa, please, Lisa. Lisa!
Barely making this out. This is CHML, Hamilton, Ontario, 430 miles. And we have old-time radio all the time in the evenings, which is awesome. Okay, to Wisconsin.
And more. It's quick, it's easy, and it's just a click away.
On energy, there's been pipeline diplomacy on the part of the Russian team.
Warning, this product contains nicotine.
WMVP, Chicago, Illinois.
Velo has arrived. It's the modern take on nicotine. Hassle-free nicotine pouch.
And I talked a bit about some of the need for catastrophic insurance. You mentioned the area
1020 KDKA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles.
That does need to be
Coming in,
addressed.
I love it. Coming in perfect.
An awful lot of the stuff that we fall prey to in this country come
paying off high-rate credit cards, personal loans, or remodel your house. Hi, I'm Wesley Hoagland with Westland.
Here's WBZ, Boston, Massachusetts, 880 miles.
That's right. Nothing's rolled in your loans.
Safeguarding your health. On it, Professor Peskin shares with you the top 5 ways you can maximize your health.
WHO, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles.
Simple steps that make a big impact on your health. Help you. And don't be a
Uber and Worky says if you feel sick, you should stay home. So others aren't infected. Mayor Jeff Kemp today signing 2 bills.
So you hear music, and then the gentleman talking is KYW, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles.
Commercial fuel oil with high sulfur content.
Yeah, ideally we're very quiet. They might even do it in their room and they come back. So that's the to-be list. And you want about 5 things from any category.
I think this is KAAY, Little Rock, Arkansas, 570 miles.
Before the end of the school year. You know, it's up to you. The next one is 5.
Enzymes replace the nutrients cooked out of most commercial dog foods.
1100 WTAM, Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles.
A pleasure to have my calm, relaxed, non-shedding puppy back. And I have to...
90 degrees? You got a sweat box in there. Are you sweating?
Nope.
KMOX, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles.
Walking around in shorts, barefoot inside your home. All right, so you shuffled, you got all that done. What's going on? What else?
God bless you. Best to your family and everybody on your team. God bless.
1140 WRVA, Richmond, Virginia, 665 miles.
We'll be right back.
Mark Lopin.
Want to be credit card?
Word of God. For the word of God is quick.
Local WYLL, Chicago.
The word of God is living.
Savage Nation is sponsored by Swiss America, the only company I trust with my financial future.
WHAM, Rochester, New York, 545 miles.
Guess what? Right now.
One window more or less. More like this.
10 minutes, you got it. This weather. All right.
That was interesting, 1190 there. Could have been Fort Wayne, Indiana, or Kansas City, Missouri, or something else too. This is just a great time to be experimenting, finding out what's out there. A little bit earlier, like towards dusk would be nice too. See what's out there. Those daytime stations power down.
Look at the jobs numbers last week. Almost 7 million new jobs. You've got over
WPHT, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles. And I'm going to kind of cruise up a little quicker.
ever seen, and it's holding steady there, and the most employed people we've ever had in this country.
Excellent book. Came out 2 years ago, I guess. I have a copy, and it's very good.
WSDZ, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles, 5,000 watts.
And he's a Catholic now. And so he approaches this from...
Tons of stations vying for position there. Very crowded. I think this is a KSTP, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles.
Nashville West. Flip the switch from From AM to FM, this is Talk Radio 98.3 and 1510 WLAC.
On-call radio and watch on-call TV at InShapeNetwork.com.
So there you go. That's Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles, WLAC.
Then to a position coach, then all that data
WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
It's plausible deniability, dude.
Supporters teams confront hard facts in conflict and crisis zones when others might look away.
KXCL, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles.
More than 100,000 children every year. We're there to vaccinate over 1 million world.
with music, possibly CKDO, Oshawa, Ontario, 490 miles, 10,000 watts. This would be the direction. Ann Arbor, Michigan, 231 miles, 5,000 watts. Yeah, that's the right direction for it. Okay, 1610 is CHHA, Toronto, Ontario. Another 460,000 miles away. I think that's a moon bounce, right? And hazardous road next to another station.
Governor Kim Reynolds told the Regents that it was a historic day for higher education in Iowa. She called it an innovative approach.
Okay, so KCJJ, Iowa City, Iowa, 175 miles, 1,000 watts at night.
I know a Liberty man who said what they have gotten out of him since then is kind of where pretty good comparison. Since then is kind of where it's right now again.
Should be Madison, Wisconsin, WOZN.
You fans need to get on the phone.
Usually 1,000 watts at night.
How are they going to get out then?
No way.
The music there is Lexington Park, Maryland, 685 miles, WPTX. A lot of times it comes in clear, sometimes it doesn't. Our last station. Last two stations. You'll hear him talking, and underneath it is some Hispanic music. KBGG is the talk. Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles. And the music is KKLF. Richardson, Texas, 790 miles.
Whatever reaction you're looking for this holiday, more joy with holiday cards, calendars, and photo gifts from Vistaprint. And now you can get Vistaprint on all holiday cards and calendars at Vistaprint.com.
So yeah, if Des Moines was off, I could hear that music pretty good.
With your favorite photos. So make more merry at Vistaprint.com with up to...
We got through the band. Okay, we're going to turn this off. Do final thoughts? Okay. Overall impressions? Pretty awesome in the evening. Yeah, it suffers from a little bit of the digititis, the harmonics from the display, and from the signal noise ratio when that chip is running, that signal strength. That's why I don't use that too often. On shortwave, it works great. There's no issue. Or FM is amazing. You know, you can just turn this back on. Okay. You have your RDS. Love this radio for that. And then, yeah, this radio for FM. Shortwave works great. Medium wave's pretty impressive. Like I said, just a few stations there where you got to use a loop to try to cancel out that the noise, which is good. I'm glad it was able to do that. And for $39, that's what I purchased this for. I have links below. Keep checking this one out. For under $40, this is definitely a decent value for a radio. I'm pretty happy with it. Anything more than that, I probably would pass. But you can pick up the older model, the executive one, where it's the silver one. And sometimes that one's at $32. So that's also a really good deal. It's all Amazon links. Like I said, I'll put the links below there for you guys to check out. And of course, that select antenna that I keep using, the old school one. It's actually a really good passive loop. And I'll have links for that too. That loop is amazing. It's better than my Texan AN200. I haven't been using that one at all. Just keep taking that select antenna out. Just shows you how the older school stuff works good. Still working great. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed the video, give me a big like. You guys are the best. If you enjoy Eton products, the Elite series, I have reviewed every single one of them so far. I got 4 of them right now. There's a 5th one coming, the satellite version. Elite Satellite. I think it's called Elite Satellite. It's a bigger radio. Hopefully I'll get one of those for the channel. We'll see how that goes. But I got all these. Check out the playlist at the end. They're all reviewed. They're pretty much just a color change. But I do like it. Looks awesome. All right, guys. And of course, comment below what you think about this evening band scan. Pretty powerful little radio. Pretty impressed. All right, guys. Take care, and we'll see you next video.